New Mexico Motorcycle Fines Limits Test.
Question 1. The supervising passenger for a New Mexico driver who holds only an instructional permit must
be licensed to operate the vehicle. Be seated next to the driver. All. Be at least 21 years of age.
Answer.
All.
Question 2. The minimum property damage coverage for New Mexico's required insurance policies is
$20,000, $15,000, $25,000, $10,000.
Answer.
$10,000.
Question 3. Which of the following is not reason a New Mexico driver might lose his or her driver's license?
Refusing to submit to chemical testing. Failure to be re-examined by the DMV. Giving false information on a license application. Speeding conviction.
Answer.
Speeding conviction.
Question 4. New Mexico drivers who are under the age of must have parental consent to apply for an instructional permit or driver's license.
16, 21, 19, 18.
Answer.
18.
Question 5. To obtaining a provisional driver's license in the state of New Mexico, a potential driver must log at least hours of behind-the-wheel driving experience.
50, 40, 60, 20.
Answer.
50.
Question 6. According to the New Mexico Driver Manual, the body can process drinks per hour.
3, 1, 4, 2.
Answer.
1.
Question 7. Which of the following contains a standard 1.5-ounce serving of alcohol?
A 5-ounce glass of wine. 1 can of beer. 1 shot of 80 proof liquor. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 8. Which of the following is the level of New Mexico's graduated driver's license program?
Provisional license. Driver's license. Instructional permit. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 9. New Mexico requires children under the age of to be seated in proper child safety restraint systems.
6, 2, 8, 4.
Answer.
2.
Question 10. The legal back limit for New Mexico drivers who are under the age of 21 is
0.05%, 0.00%, 0.08%, 0.02%.
Answer.
0.00%.
Question 11. An instructional permit must be maintained for a period of before a New Mexico driver may apply for a provisional driver's license.
30 days. 6 months. 2 years. 1 year.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 12. Children under the age of must wear appropriate safety restraints at all times when the vehicle is in motion.
10. 12. 5. 15.
Answer.
12.
Question 13. A New Mexico driver is allowed days after the expiration date to renew a license without penalty.
30. 15. 10. 3.
Answer.
30.
Question 14. If a New Mexico driver is convicted of drinking and driving, he or she could
all incur fines, lose his or her driving privileges, spend time in jail.
Answer.
All.
Question 15. Which of the following institutions is responsible for the revocation of a New Mexico driver's license after a DWI conviction?
The driver's employer, the driver's insurance company, the motor vehicle division, the court system.
Answer.
The motor vehicle division.
Question 16. The body is able to process drinks per hour.
4. 3. 1. 2.
Answer.
1.
Question 17. According to the New Mexico Driver Manual, alcohol plays a part in approximately of all fatal crashes.
10%. 40%. 60%. 20%.
Answer.
40%.
Question 18. A provisional license must be maintained for a period of before a New Mexico driver may apply for an unrestricted driver's license.
6 months. 90 days. 1 year. 2 years.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 19. No traffic convictions may occur within days of applying for a provisional driver's license.
60. 10. 90. 30.
Answer.
90.
Question 20. The curfew for a driver who holds a provisional driver's license is until
midnight, 5 a.m. 10 p.m., 6 a.m. 10 p.m., 5 a.m. Midnight, 7 a.m.
Answer.
Midnight, 5 a.m.
Question 21. A DWI conviction will remain on a New Mexico driving record for years.
10, 5, 25, 3,
Answer:
25.
Question 22. Drivers who have seizures or suffer from epilepsy must be episode-free for months before obtaining a license or regaining their driving privileges.
8, 6, 4, 2,
Answer:
6.
Question 23. Which of the following is an instance when a driver should not stop at an accident?
If he or she only observed the accident. If his or her vehicle was damaged. If he or she was directly involved and sustained injuries. None of these answers are correct.
Answer:
If he or she only observed the accident.
Question 24. A New Mexico driver's license may be renewed up to days before or days after its expiration date.
90, 30, 60, 90, 60, 30, 30, 120.
Answer:
90, 30.
Question 25. Which of the following could result in a DWI conviction in the state of New Mexico?
Over-the-counter allergy medications. Marijuana. Prescription medications. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
All of these answers are correct.
Question 26. Who is exempt from wearing a seat belt in the state of New Mexico?
The front seat passengers. The back seat passengers. Anyone over 6 tall. None of these answers are correct.
Answer:
None of these answers are correct.
Question 27. Which of the following is an example of a conviction that is not assigned a points value?
Operating a vehicle without registration. Both of these answers are correct. Neither of these answers are correct. Driving without insurance.
Answer:
Both of these answers are correct.
Question 28. It is estimated that as little as drinks could cause a New Mexico driver to be considered legally impaired and arrested.
2, 4, 3, 5.
Answer:
2.
Question 29. Which of the following are alternatives to drinking and driving?
Calling a taxi. Riding with a designated driver. Using public transportation. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
All of these answers are correct.
Question 30. A New Mexico driver's license is valid for either 4 or years.
8, 10, 6, 12.
Answer:
8.
Question 31. A New Mexico driver may not be convicted of any traffic violations within day of applying for an unrestricted driver's license.
90. 30. 10. 60.
Answer.
90.
Question 32. The penalty for a first DWI conviction in the state of New Mexico could include
mandatory alcohol treatment, loss of driving privileges, a fine. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 33. If a New Mexico driver who holds a provisional license is operating a vehicle without supervision, he or she may not have more than unrelated passengers who are under the age of 21.
4. 2. 1. 3.
Answer.
1.
Question 34. Who must maintain liability automobile insurance in the state of New Mexico?
Vehicle owners under the age of 25. Vehicle owners under the age of 18. All vehicle owners. Owners of vehicles less than 10 years old.
Answer.
All vehicle owners.
Question 35. Which of the following are valid exceptions for the curfew for drivers who hold a provisional driver's license?
Driving to or from work. Being accompanied by an adult driver. Driving because of an emergency. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 36. Which of the following may result in the loss of driving privileges in the state of New Mexico?
A DWI conviction. Refusing to submit to chemical testing. Leaving the scene of an accident. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 37. Who must wear safety belts in the state of New Mexico?
The driver and all passengers. Only back seat passengers. The driver and front seat passenger. Only the driver.
Answer.
The driver and all passengers.
Question 38. Which of the following is not an alternative to drunk driving?
Riding the bus. Using a designated driver. Drinking coffee. Calling a taxi.
Answer.
Drinking coffee.
Question 39. Which of the following generally does not cause a New Mexico driver to lose his or her license?
A speeding conviction. Providing false information on the license application. Accumulating excess points. Using another driver's license to purchase alcohol.
Answer.
A speeding conviction.
Question 40. What is the minimum required coverage amount for single bodily injuries in the state of NM?
$20,000, $10,000, $15,000, $25,000.
Answer.
$25,000.
Question 41. You can be arrested for driving with a blood alcohol content, back, of, or more, if you are 21 years of age or older.
0.01%, 0.00%, 0.02%, 0.08%.
Answer.
0.08%.
Question 42. Although there are several expectations, a provisionally licensed New Mexico driver must adhere to a curfew between the hours of midnight and
4 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m.
Answer.
5 a.m.
Question 43. Which of the following is an example of a conviction that is assigned a points value?
Speeding conviction. Failure to wear seatbelts. Failure to yield convictions. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 44. A New Mexico driver must be at least years of age to apply for a provisional driver's license.
15.5, 18, 16, 16.5.
Answer.
15.5.
Question 45. Even drinks can affect a New Mexico driver's ability to operate a vehicle safely.
4, 2, 1, 3.
Answer.
1.
Question 46. Generally, a New Mexico driver's license is valid for either or 8 years.
5, 4, 2, 3.
Answer.
4.
Question 47. Vehicles registered in the state of New Mexico must be covered by an auto insurance policy that includes at least in coverage for multiple bodily injuries or deaths in a single accident.
$50,000, $30,000, $20,000, $25,000.
Answer.
$50,000.
Question 48. The accumulation of 14 points within a 12-month period will result in
permanent license revocation, a fine of $1,000, license suspension. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
License suspension.
Question 49. In the state of New Mexico, who is responsible for cell phone mandates in regards to driving?
Individual counties. Individual cities. The state. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Individual cities.
Question 50. If a New Mexico driver refuses to be chemically tested for alcohol or drugs upon the request of a law enforcement officer, his or her driving privileges may be lost for
1 year, 10 days, 30 days, 6 months.
Answer:
1 year. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.